Hello, book slammers. Are you all book fans? Good. Well, I've been rooting around for some interesting things to read to you, and I'm particularly fascinated by history. Have you heard of history? Yeah, stuff that happened before, that kind of thing. I was in a second-hand bookshop and I found a few books there, and I found this one in particular I was fascinated by, and it recounts one of the most important moments in the entire history of human culture and civilization. And this is from, I'm sorry to get a bit dry, because I know I'm sort of here as a comedian, but this is from a book entitled The Academic History of Renaissance Art by Professor Herculean Wohl from 1859. And this relates an incident that happened 500 years ago, just over 500 years ago in 1508. It was the year 1508. Don't say I didn't warn you. A young Italian lad had just been commissioned to do a little bit of interior decorating for the Pope. That lad, of course, was none other than Michelangelo, or as he was known by his friends, Mickey Paintbrush. Incidentally, Mickey Paintbrush actually got his nickname not because of his incredible artistic skills, but because he had tough, bristly, straight hair, which, when he was drunk, he would dip in a vat of paint and then run round Italy headbutting cartoon testicles onto the sides of churches. The story goes that Pope Julius II called Michelangelo into his office one day. "Hi, Mickey Paintbrush," said the big pontiff to the young art sensation. "I've got a favour to ask. Could you whack a lick of paint on the ceiling in my chapel? It could do with a bit of sprucing up." "Righty-ho, Papa J," replied Mickey Paintbrush. "Yes, I vatty can." "What do you want, boss man? How about a bit of a fresco? 15% off if you order today." Yeah, sure, why not?" replied Pope Julius. "Yes," yipped the little sculpture fiend. What kind of fresco were you thinking of?" inquisitioned the Pope mildly. I was just thinking of doing something with some dogs playing snooker." "Right, Michelangelo," said the Catholic number one a little awkwardly, shuffling under his unremittingly holy robes. "It was just kind of hoping you might have gone for something, a bit more kind of neutral, just a plain off-white magnolia colour, something that isn't going to date and that the wife isn't going to complain about. Not that I have a wife, of course, being Pope. Shh, our little secret." "OK, big horse," replied Michelangelo, a little downcast. "Hey, would you mind if I just did a couple of little bits from of stuff from the Bible, just in the corner somewhere, nothing too high profile?" "Oh, all right, Mickey Paintbrush. Since we're in the Vatican City, I suppose that's okay," conceded the Pope, ruffling the little artist's hair with his magically god-infested fingers. "Just make sure it's nothing too showy, okay?" "Yay!" squealed the 33-year-old five-time winner of the Golden Chisel Award for top quality sculpture, sliding over to the corner of the room on his knees in celebration and miming painting something. "You won't regret this, Billy Big Hat," he said, high-fiving the Pope. "I'll go and get my special scaffold." 4 long years passed. Whilst Pope Julius unsuccessfully tried to persuade all the other cardinals to let him wear trousers instead of dresses every now and again, Mickey Paintbrush painted feverishly like a woman in a china shop. But then, one fateful day, an angry Pope Julius banged on the door of the Sistine Chapel with his special popey stick. "Have you fucking finished in there yet, Paintbrush?" he roared like the lion he'd always dreamed of being. "I could have got some Polish guys to do it. That'd have been done in a fucking fortnight." "Yup, all done, J-Dog," replied Michelangelo. Pope Julius stormed in, hat akimbo. He looked upwards. "What the fuck have you done to my ceiling, you flash fucking twat?" "Sorry, Pope, I got a bit carried away," giggled the young art celeb. "Oh, Jesus H. Cripes," winced the Vatican vicar as he surveyed the spectacular new ceiling. "Fucking hell, Michelangelo, what is your obsession with naked cocks?" "Oh, bollocks," growled the Pope. "God is not going to be pleased. Not pleased at all. Bango's my Employee of the Month award." Pope Julius looked at his watch. "Oh, shitting bananas, I've got a christening to do in 20 minutes. This is going to have to do." "Hey, boss dog," said Michelangelo, the 4-in-1 painter, sculptor, architect and spring onion impersonator. A skill which earned him his other sobriquet, the Italian scallion. "Come on," he said. "It's the Renaissance. Shit's gonna happen." He waggled his paintbrush under his nose like a moustache to defuse the tension. "Oh, you haven't heard the last of this, Michelangelo," admonished the Catholic kahuna. "Give me that paintbrush. That is confiscated." Pope Julius turned to go to his groom room to do his pre-christening, baby-dousing visualization exercises. But just then, something on the lavishly ornate new ceiling caught his eye. Something strangely familiar. "Hang on," he muttered, peering at the pictures. "Hang on, that looks like... No, it can't be. Michelangelo, is that my penis? Have you painted my papal prong on that unnecessarily nudie man?" Evaded the fully qualified painter and decorator. "Could you just make me a check out to M. Buonarroti Home Improvements, please, Mr. Pope?" The Pope flew at Michelangelo like a wildebeest trying to play the piano. "Come here," he blattered papally. "Come here. Oh no, he's getting away. Whatever happened to Laura the Stag? You tit, Mickey Paintbrush, you total tit. I knew I should have got Da Vinci to do it. Knew it. At least he'd have just drawn fucking helicopters everywhere." "Oh, flaming nunswaps," he shouted, karate kicking a passing cardinal hard in the chin. But out into the streets of Rome ran Michelangelo, chuckling at his triumph. "This calls for a celebration," he said. "I've got me a piece of marble. I've got me a chisel. I'm going to carve me a sweet little pair of plums." 500 years ago, there you go. That's a little bit of history. Thank you very much. Thank you.